Da, da, da. It's time for recaps. Hope you're all doing alright. Let me just get settled in. I've got my second coffee of the day. It's 11 o'clock in the morning, and I'm ready to do this. During this chapter, we had Mark's amazing Bowsette costume from the Halloween special, which I will put an image in because it's incredible and everybody needs to see it. Alright, so enough rambling, because you know I'm good at that. I could do this all day. I could just ramble about nothing. But let's get into Aerois Chapter 3, The Road to Goldthrone. The party begin making their way up the northern road to Goldthrone. Overhead as they're walking, a lone Aarakocra soars ahead over them. He salutes the party, a little cheeky, hey, how you doing? Does a sweet flippy trick thing. He's like, "Well, look at me," and then soars off, carrying on to Goldthrone. Quill watches, seemingly unimpressed by the Aarakocras showing off, and the rest of the party sort of quietly discuss how they could maybe help Quill get his wing back. It's not too long before the party reach their first destination, the crumbling ruins of the Elven Palace that Nova and Ayla had spotted on their way back through after rescuing Valor. Seemingly abandoned, I guess, the party are like, hey, let's go take a look around, let's go have a little jolly in here, shall we? So they do. The palace's age is, I guess, kind of a symbol of hope to some members of the party. Sentry looking to find more information about her fallen kingdom, Ayla looking to acquire information about her strange lightning powers, and Nova looking to find information about the Remnant, an adversary of Aerois that seems to be making its way back into the world, as evidenced by their airship attack. Valor is keen to help the party, so she uses her lock-picking experience, cheeky, but she manages to unlock the rusted gate outside, and the party slip their way inside as the sun starts to set. A little B&E, you know, cheeky little B&E now, just FYI. Just right, we need crime bingo for this pie. Crime number 2. Little B&E. The party then start making their way through the gardens of the palace, which are beautiful. You know, like in Edward Scissorhands, you know, when they have the old mansion and then they have all the and then there's all the beautiful hedges and stuff of horses or whatever. It's like that, pristine garden, beautifully kept. Sus? Palace is sus? Press the button. Meeting. Time for a meeting. As they're making their way up to the front door, Nova hears strange bells and giggles, and then spots a ghostly illusion of a ghoul that tries to reach out and grab the party. It tries to scare them away. It soon vanishes after warning the party to leave. Ayla and Lucius then fall under the effects of illusory magic. Ayla starts having visions of her clan being attacked by a monster who is in fact actually Lucius. Then Lucius ducks and weaves under Ayla's hammer attacks before spotting his father, his beloved daddy, off in the distance, and begins just wandering off. Quill, with his high perception, manages to spot a cheeky little pixie hiding underneath a flower bush. She warns the party to leave. Just get out. I would leave. Rhiannon would leave. And after some quick questioning, the group learn that the palace is inhabited by the ghost of a high elf noble called Vasylvania, and she is not sound of mind. However, despite that, the group begin to make their way inside anyway. The lure of information is far too strong for them. With Lucius breaking out of his spell and Nova casting suggestion on a dazed Ayla, the group managed to make their way inside, despite the warnings given to them. Once inside, the party are quickly set upon by 2 ghostly elven warriors that seem to recognize Valor. They begin fighting, Nova and Quill taking the brunt of a lot of the attacks. The group managed to dispatch and dispel these elven warriors and get them out of the way as they continue to explore and find somewhere safe, reluctant to turn back even still. While exploring, the group find a hidden room, and inside an old paladin warrior called Selic Zostro, an ex-paladin of Siaska turned undead and committed to protecting the palace. Selic warns the party of Vasylvania, an elven princess banished here after tampering with planar magic, a forbidden type of magic that allows travel between worlds. Under Selic's watch, the party then try and settle down for some rest, after breaking into a palace they shouldn't be in, but more spirits are set upon them. Another deadly encounter takes place, with Lucius almost perishing and Quill meeting a very similar fate. It's then the party decide, you know what, maybe this isn't where we should be, and they decide to GTFO. Finally. But on their way out, the terrifying visage of Vasylvania finally comes to meet the party. She's graceful but horrifying, and as she comes to meet the party, her eyes are immediately drawn to Lucius. And fearing for their lives, Vasylvania takes Lucius away and locks him in one of the many rooms within the palace. Nova and Ayla convince the princess to let them stay within her home, under the premise that they've come to study peacefully and admire her large collection of work. And luckily they manage to stay inside the palace with Lucius while the rest of the party leave and plan to free Lucius. And working together, they hatch a desperate escape plan for Lucius. Arvel, Sentry and Vala climb up the outside and manage to unlock Lucius's window. Ayla and Nova manage to keep Vasylvania distracted long enough for them to pull Lucius free and climb down. Ayla and Nova soon quickly follow behind, and the party eventually manage to flee. And as they're running down the road, they hear a terrifying scream that sends shivers down their spine. They dash off into the night, and after a few hours make their way to the town of Ironwick, a small tourist trap town on the way to the city of Goldthrone. Upon their arrival, the party are met by a beastwalker woman called Sana. She has rabbit-like features, a very small, dainty little nose, long, powerful mammalian legs, and long white bunny ears that fold down over her back. She's adorable. That's all you need to know. She's just so cute. She's so cute. And she's accompanied by an old man called Galion. The pair tell the party that they're being run out of town after being accused of stealing, and they learn that Sana is a mercenary just trying to help Galion find his daughters. There seems to definitely be something odd happening in this town, and the party soon walk by a lake that has a strange green glow emanating from it. Galion and Sana tell them that that's their tourist spot. The strange green lake has been bringing in tourists from all over to sail on it, to look at it, and it helps bring money into the town. Nova recalls seeing a similar strange glow coming from an abandoned vessel where she found Tiangong, her beautiful blue sword. The party decide to help Galen and Sana, and so they venture to the local shop. Quill uses detect magic and soon learns that something very strange is happening here. As they're looking around, 3 shopkeepers, 3 girls, follow them around, just giving off real bad, creepy vibes, you know? Vibes here ain't good. Quill and Ayla return to the party, telling them what they found. Galen and Sana agree that the shop ain't right. The shop ain't right. So in the dead of night, they venture back when everyone's asleep to try and investigate a little further. Only this time, the shopkeeper girls are nowhere to be found, and Quill finds an enchanted trapdoor, and after breaking the seal, the group venture inside, and deep under the foundations of the shop is a huge long tunnel. And after following it for quite some time, they realise they're heading in the direction of the lake, and soon that familiar green glow starts to fill the tunnel. As they venture further, they discover a strange black vessel that Nova immediately recognises as Valkyrian. The Valkyrian Empire being this very same people that came to Aerois during the Sundering event. The group venture inside the strange ship and are immediately attacked by guards wearing a strange black uniform, very similar to the group that attacked them on board the Sparrowblade airship. After defeating the guards, the group then find a seemingly magical bow contained within a strange device that seems to be drawing the power from it. The bow speaks to the group in their minds and introduces itself as Nightfrost, an Eterna, a weapon with very similar properties to Tiangong, the sword that Nova carries. The bow tells them that the 3 girls that Sana and Galion are looking for had been taken here, but their life essences have been drained from them to keep the bow empowered with this dark, magical energy. And as they're talking, more guards flood the chamber, immediately attacking the group, and a grief-stricken Galion sadly loses his fight. The group hurriedly free the bow, and without its power source, the Valkyrian vessel starts falling apart and sinking further and further into the lake. Party make a hasty escape, heading to Galion's log cabin for some rest. During the night, Lucius speaks to Nightfrost, getting to know it a little bit more, and in doing so makes an agreement with it, bonding to the bow, allowing it to take form as a strange, small, shadowy figure, but also as a cape made of darkness. A new day breaks, and the party make their discoveries known to the people of Ironwick, clearing Sana's name and putting this dark and horrifying mystery to rest. Their new friend Sana stays behind in Ironwick. The party don't stay long, continuing their journey up the northern road. As they're walking, the party comes across 2 guardians fleeing from a wyvern. They decide to jump in and help, taking down the wyvern together. They accompany the 2 guardians, who introduce themselves as Tracker and Scout, and together they make their way up to the 2nd largest settlement in this region, Cayley's Rest. And that is Aerois Chapter 3, all done and dusted, my friends. Hope you enjoyed that one. More darkness afoot. Things seem to be taking a bit of an odd turn, shall we say. as this journey gets underway. But stay tuned. Chapter 4 is coming, when more hijinks and more tiny crimes this party will be committing, I'm sure. We will see. So take care, have a lovely day, and I'll see you very soon. Goodbye! I have no tea.